Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Primary 6 Science PSLE Revision. Okay, my name is Mr. Chu. Today is Monday, 5th of September 2022. And we'll continue with the 2017 PSLE paper question. Okay, so why I choose this paper? Because I think most of you only have access to the 2021, 2020, and 2019 paper. So I choose a 2017. Okay, some of your school teacher may have the 2017 paper for you to practice. So may I ask, does your school teacher have you seen the 2017 paper before? Okay, let me clear feedback. Okay, have you seen the 2017 paper before? Yes or no? Maya has seen before, so Maya can do very well. The rest of you? So it's the first time you all see this type of question. Okay, Xingru and Ziwei, have you seen the 2017 paper before? Okay, so let's continue. Let's start with the open-ended question. I expect everybody to give me the answer. Type it out in your chat. Okay, so let's look at question number 29A. Okay, so type in your answer. Type in your okay, type in 29A and then your answer. So I know that you're referring to that. Rainy, what do you have later on? Okay, okay. All right, so so type in your answer 29A and then your answer. Okay, okay, so as I ask you all to do this question, I need you all to also keep track of your own mark. Is that clear? Keep track of your mark. Okay, so for this question is 1 mark. So we'll be going through 44 marks of questions. So I want you to keep track of your mark. Okay, Qi Zhi, 1 mark for you. Well done. Okay, the other 5 of you, what's your answer for this? Okay, Maya, well done. 1 mark for you. Ziwei, why you share your answer to everybody? Okay, subsequent answer you send to me directly. Okay, Ziwei, well done. Okay, Lorraine, well done. All of you all give me an answer that is very specific. I'm very happy. Okay, I'm very happy. You are actually more specific than required. Qizhi, can you on your camera? Okay, Rainy, what's your answer? Xingru, what is your answer? Okay, Rainy and Xingru, are you able to give me the answer? Rainy, your second part of your answer is not very good. It provides food, not for the plant to make food. Okay, it provides food for the plant to grow. Okay, so the second part you say so that it can make its own food is not correct. So basically, okay, your answer you can write down is it provides food for the seedling. Okay, that's the answer for part 1. Okay, so everybody will get 1 mark. Okay, Xingru, I did not get your answer, so you'll get 0. Rainy, I'll give you 1 mark for this. But some teacher might give you 0 mark. Yes, keep your own marks. At the end of the day, I want you to give me your score. Is that clear? Okay, so everybody understand this question now. Let's go to part B, part 1. Okay, so look at this. Observe this, everybody. Okay, observe the Okay, so based on Melvin's observation, state a characteristic of the young. So can you type in 29B1? What's the answer? So what you must state the characteristic. Just state. You don't need to explain. Just state. Okay, Maya, well done. Very good. 1 mark for you. Qi well done. 1 mark for you. Ziwei, well done. Okay, let me take a piece of paper to jot down all of your score. Okay, let me continue reading. So Maya, 1 mark for you. Qi 1 mark for you. Ziwei, 1 mark for you. Well done. Lauren, the get energy don't need to say. I just say that yes, thoughtful will do. Lauren, well done. Rainy, I'll not give you the mark. And then Xing Ru, are you there? For the second question, I did not see any response from you. Okay, so can you see? So the characteristic is this: the young has store food, and that's all you need to do. Okay, so you need to just need to write down the young of T has stored food. Okay, why is it so simple? Because the question is asking you to state a characteristic. Okay, so Rainy, I'll not give you a mark for this. So you're supposed to state a characteristic. Okay, give me a moment. Okay, are you clear about this? Now let's go on to the next question. Now, same, okay, for part 2, it's a bit different. For part 2, besides stating, you need to explain your answer. Okay, so usually a 1 mark question like this, the 1 mark will not give you, the stating will not give you a mark, but the explanation will give you the mark. But of course, if you state wrongly, you'll get nothing. Okay, so a correct statement, you'll get nothing as well. So you must state the correct characteristic and then to explain, then you get the 1 mark. Okay, so everybody give me your answer for this. Okay, so in exam, always try to highlight certain thing. So in this case, I highlight the word observation and I state a characteristic. So this is what the question is asking you to do. Okay, for a second question, it asks you to state and explain. So do bring your highlighter to class, okay, and then do the question. Okay, Xing Ru, for the second question, you did not get any mark. Okay, Rainy, you understand why I say that your answer can be improved? Okay, then for the second question, another thing that you need to explain is also compare. Okay, so state 29B2. Lorraine, I will not give you a mark for this. Your state, the characteristic that you state is also can be better. Okay, I'll explain to you in a while. And then your explanation, you only mentioned that you can survive better under harsher condition. You're not wrong, but you need to explain why can it survive better. Okay, Lorraine. So you think about how you can explain better. Okay, Maya, I will give you 1 mark for this. Later, share your answer to everybody, but not now. Let me read the other question first. Okay, Maya, but there's another thing that you can say besides swimming away. Okay, later I'll explain to you. Okay, Qi Zhi, can you highlight what are the fully developed parts that you're talking about? Okay, and Qi Zhi, there's besides swimming away, there's another thing that you can do with those parts. Okay, but I'll give you 1 mark for this. Well done. Later you share your answer, Qi Zhi and Maya. Okay, Rainy, you need to compare with T. Okay, I'll give you 1 mark as well, but there's one thing that you need to explain further. Later I'll show it to you. Okay. Can I have Maya, Qi Zhi, Rainy, and Ziwei share your answer with everybody? Okay, share answer everybody. Ziwei, I'll give you 1 mark. But I'm going to share with you the answer for part 2, and then you see how you can improve better. Can? So everybody, so for the 4 of you, share answer with everybody. So Lorraine, I'll not give you the mark. Okay, so first of all, you can say that the young of W has fully developed parts like the tail and fins. Okay, while the young of T in stage 1 does not have. Okay, so that is the characteristic that I'm stating. Okay, this one has no marks, so I must state it properly. So most of you are able to say that the young of W has fully developed parts. Okay, if you can make your answer better, can you explain the tail as well as the fin? Can? So that's what some of you did not write down, the tail and the fin. So with these two things, how does it help it survive better? So it might explain. Okay, so the young of W is, okay, this is the first thing that most of you did not actually write down, is able to find food easily, okay, easier, and protect itself from predators better. Okay, so most of you are able to mention that it can able to swim away and protect itself from predator, therefore it can survive better. Okay, the other thing that all of you did not mention is because you can swim, right, you can also find food better. Am I right to say that? Okay, but nonetheless, I will still give you all the 1 mark. Okay, for Maya, Qi Zhi, Rainy, and Ziwei. And Xingru, are you there? Xingru, if you're there, give me a thumbs up. Xingru, then why are you not giving me the answer at all for the first 2 questions? Okay, so this is the answer for part 2. Now we'll go to part 3. Okay. Now look at this question. 1 mark. You all may begin. And what will I do to highlight this question? I'll highlight things like this. Okay, Rainy, 1 mark for you. Well done. There's another answer for this question, but I'll give you the 1 mark. Are you keeping track of your marks? Okay, Qizi, I'll give you 1 mark. Well done. Ziwei, don't need to say big. The big can remove. In fact, predator can be also small, right? It need not have to be bigger. Okay, Ziwei, I'll give you 1 mark. Qizi, 1 mark. Rainy, 1 mark. Maya, 1 mark. Okay, Lorraine, 1 mark. Okay, Ru, you still haven't given me the answer yet. Okay, Ru, no marks for you. Okay, can everybody share your answer with everybody while I type out the answer here? Okay, most of you are able to say that the cave, right, keeps the egg safe from predators. Okay, and this is what most of you mentioned. Okay, the other thing that what the cave can do is this: inside the underwater, there's also a lot of current. So this structure itself, right? Okay, the cave itself, the structure also prevents the eggs from being carried away by the water current. Okay, understand? Okay, so the second answer you may want to write down in your paper. Okay, that could be another answer as well. So either one is fine. Okay, just to check all of you, can you tell me for the 4 marks, how many marks did you all get? Type out your marks itself. Let me see whether I got the same mark as you all. Okay, Qizi, well done. Rainy, well done. Maya, well done. Okay, Ziwei, Ru, and Lauren, how much did you get? Lauren, how many marks did you get, Lauren? Okay, Lauren, you have 3 marks. Ru, you get 0. You did not answer any question at all. Ziwei should get 4 marks. Okay, let's continue. Okay, this whole page got 4 marks. Okay, you all can start doing. You all can type in A1, A2, and then B. A1, 1, 2. You all may begin. Okay, Maya, I will not give you the mark 0 for A1. Qizi, your answer can be explained better. Okay, I will not give you the mark. Qizi. Okay, everybody do A1 first. Okay, Lauren, I will also not give you the mark. There's a better way to explain. Okay, why I did not give you the mark? Because you say that it increased until 40 degrees, which is wrong. Okay, ready? Xingru and Ziwei. Okay, Maya, try again. Okay, you can try again. Okay, I'll give you 10 more seconds before I ask you to stop. Ziwei, your answer is for part 1, right? Not part 2, right? Okay, Ziwei, I will not give you the mark because you say up to 20 degrees. Okay, which is also wrong. Okay, I give you a template on how to do this question. This type of relationship question you can always write as something, okay, as something. In this case, I write down as temperature increases or decreases, then the amount of bacteria, in this case, the amount of M, increases or decreases. That is a template I want you to remember from now. Okay, but for this question, it is not so simple. Okay, but can you all actually use this template to do? As the first quantity increases or decreases, the second quantity increases or decreases. Can? Okay, Ziwei, I'll not give you the mark. Ready? You got no answer for me, I'll give you 0. Xingru, you're still not there. Okay, very good. Only Rainy will get 1 mark. Okay, Rainy, can you share your answer, everybody? Okay, so how do I do this question? How do I tackle this question? Let me write down for you. In this case, you just write down as the temperature increases from 30 degrees Celsius to 35 degrees Celsius, the amount of M increases from 120 to 250 unit. Clear? Okay, so that is the first part. Then, after that, you write down the next step. As the temperature increases further from 35 degrees Celsius to 45 degrees Celsius, the amount of M decreases from 250 unit to 60 unit. Okay, so everybody, can you see the format of how to do this kind of relationship question? Okay, Qizi, can you share your question to everybody? Qizi. Qizi asked a very good question. Ask a very good question. Okay, Qizi asked, must we be that specific? Okay, for this to get 1 mark, you can stop at increases. The from 120 to 250, you can don't write, you still get the 1 mark. Same thing from the second sentence, the from to don't need to write. Okay, but because this is science, it's good practice to be specific. Okay, it's good practice to be specific, but because this is a 1 mark question, you can stop at increase and decrease. However, The temperature part you must state. You must state the temperature part because that is the part that is telling you where it increase or decrease. So the temperature part you must write down. The amount you can skip. Okay, but it's good practice to write for both. Okay, so now can everybody do part 2? Okay. Okay, first of all, you must know that bacteria M will cause illness. Okay, bacteria M cause illness. So why, and then why does it actually reproduce quickly? Okay, so you're supposed to suggest why. So based on the data here, 37 is around here. Okay, so your answer should be around here. So what can you say about this value? Is it a big value or a small value? So can you tell me the value at 37? Will you suggest it to be a great value or a small value? Okay, Maya, you get 1 mark. Well done. The rest of you, at least you can try. I can read your answer and I can help to correct your answer. Okay, Qi I'll give you 1 mark. Well done. The rest of you, are you trying? If not, it will be 0 for the rest of you. Okay, Lauren, I'll give you 1 mark. Well done. Anybody else want to try? If not, it'll be 0 for the rest of you. Okay, let me read Ziwei's answer. Okay, Ziwei, I'll give you the mark. Okay, Rainy, you need help. And Xingru, again, not responding. Okay, so let me give you the score. Okay, so for this question, okay, the four of you that give me 1 mark, that I give you 1 mark, can you share answer with everybody? Okay, so let me share with you how I will give you the answer for this. The temperature of the human intestine provide a suitable environment for the bacteria, okay, for bacteria M to reproduce as 37 degrees Celsius is the optimum temperature for bacteria to grow. Okay? And then your this explanation must be based on the data here. Can you see 37? It actually can be it's a big number. Okay, it's between 35 and 40, which is the greatest number out of the four. Can? So based on the table, you can say that 37 is actually close to the optimum temperature for bacteria to grow. Okay, so that's the reason why. So can you all improve your answer? Are you able to improve your answer? Based on what I mentioned here? Okay. Rainy, are you okay? Okay, Rainy, I think good try. You give me the answer before I give you the answer, right? So I'll give you 1 mark as well. But you understand how to improve the answer better? Okay, so now everybody do part B, 2 marks. Do part B. Okay, let me read the answer. Okay, Ziwei. Okay, Ziwei, I'll give you 2 marks. Well done. Okay, Qi 2 marks. Well done. Rainy, I'll give you 1 mark. You did not explain why it will still be able to grow very fast. Okay, Rainy, 1 mark for you. Okay, Maya, 2 marks for you. Okay, Lauren and Xing Ru. Okay, Lauren, I just saw your answer. Hold on. Lauren, I'll give you 1 mark for your answer. Okay, Xing Ru, you got no marks again. Okay, so for Maya, Qi Zhi, and Ziwei. Okay, can you share your answer with everybody? Okay, Lauren, why did I not give you the full marks? Because after you cook the food at 100 degrees Celsius, okay, can you see that at 100 degrees Celsius, there is still some bacteria left. Okay, there is still some bacteria left. So at 30 degrees, okay, on top here, even with just one bacteria, after 24 hours, it can still reproduce and multiply. Okay, so therefore, when you leave the food at 30 degrees for several hours, you'll still not be safe because there is still bacteria left, and at 30 degrees, it's still able to multiply. Okay, Lauren, are you clear now? Okay, if you are clear, give me a yes reaction, then I'll give you the question, the answer. Okay, so everybody okay? So this is about how to rephrase it better. Okay, so the second experiment shows that bacteria AM remain here. Some M remain on the food after cooking at 100 degrees Celsius. Clear? Then the first experiment shows that at 30 degrees Celsius, M is able to reproduce. So after several hours of being left at 30 degrees Celsius, the amount of M on the cooked food would have increased, and so it is no longer safe to eat. Clear? Okay, are you clear about this? So everybody read the answer of each other. If you're okay, give me a clap. Qi on your camera, please. All right, so can I continue? So by now, can you tell me how many marks you get out of 8 marks? Everybody give me your marks. I see whether is it tally. Okay, now do the question 31, 2 marks, you all may begin. 31, 2 marks, you all may begin. Fei Ziwei correct, Maya correct, Rainy correct, Qi Zhi correct, Lauren and Xingru, how about you? Okay, start doing question 31. Okay, Ziwei, you go and put the CER method. Can, no problem. Okay, Rainy, I'll give you 1 mark, okay, for this question. You did not mention about insect bee. Okay, Rainy, that's the reason why I did not give you 2 marks. Okay, Lorraine, I'll give you 2 marks. Well done. Okay, Ziwei, I'll give you 2 marks. Very good. Okay, Qizhi, I'll give you 2 marks. But I think your answer can be shorter. Maya, you decide whether you give yourself 1 mark or 2 marks. Okay, why 1 or 2 is because in this question, okay, you can see that plant E does not grow flower. Okay, so you do not say that you shouldn't say that the insect L will feed on the pollen of plant E because you don't see any flower in plant E. Okay, that's the reason why I may not give you the full 2 marks. Okay, so Maya, you give yourself how many marks? Still give yourself 2 ah? Okay lor. 2 then 2 lor. Okay, and same rule, still no result. Okay, so can Lauren, Qizhi, and Ziwei share answer with everybody? The 3 of you, Maya, you don't go and share answer because you got something that's not right. So everybody go read each other answer, and I'll show you how to do this answer. So L will fit on B. So no pesticides are required to get rid of B that fits on E. Clear? Number one, you talk about the insect L will fit on the insect B, so that the pesticides are required so no pesticides are required to get rid of B. And next, you also can say that plant D has flowers that provide pollen for L to feed on. Okay? So basically, D, having this method, D provides pollen for L to survive, and L will actually, it will be around to actually feed on B, so that no B will be left to eat E. Is that clear? Okay, Maya, you are saying that the question did not state that it's a non-flowering plant. You are right also. Okay, you are right about that. Okay, but the question actually mentioned that insect L likes to feed on pollen. And the question actually zoomed in on plant D that has flower and has pollen. Okay, so that actually give a source of food for insect L. Can? Okay, so insect L will actually be avoiding plant E lah. You stay around plant D, and when you see when you see insect B, you actually try to eat the insect B as well. Okay, so that is for question 31. Next. Question 32. We have done this yesterday. So everybody quickly give me your answer for A, then do part 1 and 2. Okay, so for 32A, I think all of you should get it correct. So tell me the answer. Rainy, 1 mark, well done. Maya, 1 mark, very good. Ziwei, Qizhi, 1 mark, well done. Qizhi, I might stand up for you. You tell everybody the answer. Lorraine, 1 mark, well done. Maya, again, nothing. Okay, do part B1 and B2. Okay, quickly do part B1 and B2. I'm looking at the spelling. Lorraine, your nucleus spell wrongly. Okay, how to spell nucleus? Okay, that's how you spell it, Lorraine. Okay, so now can you describe what is G? Then for part 2, I'm sure all of you know how to do part 2, because part 2, yesterday we done that already. So quickly tell me how to do part 2. So the word here is describe, not state. So you can state first, then you describe what is it. Okay, so you state first, then you describe. Okay, so the keyword for this question is describe. Whereas for part 2, you are stating. Okay, then for part 3, you need to explain. These are the keywords you need to know properly what you're talking about here. Okay, let me read the question. Rainy. I'll give you 1 mark, but can you tell me transfer from where? From where to where? Okay, you did not say from where to where, but I'll still give you 1 mark. Lorraine. Lorraine, I'll give you I'll give you 1 mark. Okay, I'll give you 1 mark. Well done. Ziwei, your part 1, I'll give you 1 mark. Your part 2, I'll give you 1 mark. Rainy, your part 2, 1 mark. Lorraine, your part 2, 1 mark. Maya, Maya, your answer is okay for part one, but it can be a bit shorter lah. Okay, Maya, your part one is correct. Well done. Okay, what happened to Qizhi? Are you there? Maya, your part two is correct. Very good. Okay, Qizhi, your part one, 1 mark. Your part two, 1 mark. Well done. Okay, now part three. Part C, sorry.
I wrote but
Sorry, who is talking? Can you say that?
teacher. I wrote but
Hmm? Yeah, you want me to read your part C? Wait, I'm
yeah.
reading. Hold on. I'm reading the part C. 其实有 part C. Wait a while. Okay, 其实有 part C. I'll give you 1 mark. Well done. 志伟 part C 1 mark. Maya, you give me the answer first and you go for part C. Lorraine, your part C 1 mark. Maya, your part C, have you given me the answer? Maya?
Wait, I'm not done yet.
Then Rainy, your part C is correct. Very good. Okay, those who got all correct for everybody, just share answer with everybody. I'm just waiting for Maya. Okay, I'll make sure you get the answer. So process G is pollination. Okay, is the transfer of pollen grains from the anther to the stigma of the flower. Okay, so you just need to write this will do. Okay, Maya, you'll get 1 mark as well for the last one. Okay, so this is a simple way of writing. Don't need to write too much. Okay, so all of you know that G is pollination. Then what is H? What is H?
Fertilization.
Who talked just now? I didn't hear properly. So what is? Say again. Say again. Fertilization. Okay, well done. Okay, very good. So the second H is just for information is fertilization. Okay, so for part C. Okay, so since plant K has only red flowers, okay, the trait for red flowers was passed on to its offspring. And so new plants will only have red flowers. Is that clear? Okay, so now we take a 1 minute break. Can you tell me your score up to now? Can you give me your score up to now? It's upon 14 so far. Okay, Rainy, I count 11 for you. How come you got only 9? You count again. Maya also count 13 eh. Lorraine, how many marks you get? Okay, so everybody's okay. Let's continue. Okay, let's do this one. 3-mark question. Okay, you all may begin. Okay, let me read the answer. Okay, Qizhi, I will give you 2 marks. But can you add in the word breeding inside your answer? Okay, let me read Ziwei's answer. Okay, Ziwei, I'll give you 2 marks as well. But can you add in the word breeding in your answer? Lorraine, I'll give you 1 mark. Okay, why? Because you did not explain. Okay, first, can you add in the word breathing? And number 2, why you did not get a full marks is because you did not explain how the oxygen get into the blood. Okay, that part you miss out. So I will minus 1 mark from you. Okay, Rainy, I'll also give you 1 mark only because you did not mention how the oxygen get into the blood. Okay. Okay, Maya, I'll give you 2 marks. Well done. Okay, Ziwei, for part 2, I'll give you 1 mark. Well done. For Qizhi, again, for your first part of your answer, you did not mention about how the oxygen get into your blood. Okay, I don't know whether are you answering part B or part A.
Oh, my can you like ignore my answer like in my second text? Like in my first text, I sent you the answer, right? I didn't fully copy and paste. Sorry. Wait,
Okay, for Qizhi, your part B, I'll give you 1 mark. Well done. Ziwei, you explain to me again. Okay, Ziwei, now your first part of the answer is much better. Well done. Okay, how about the rest of you? Can you give me answer for part B? I'll cut out the answer for part A. Can Maya, Qizhi, and Ziwei share your part A answer to everybody? Okay, Maya, I'll give you 1 mark for your part B. So I'm now waiting for Rainy and Lorraine to give me part B answer. So let me share with you the answer for part A. Okay, so that's the answer for part A. Now let me read Rainy's answer. Okay, Rainy, I'll give you 1 mark. Well done. Lorraine, I don't understand your answer. Lorraine, I don't understand your answer. So I'll not give you the mark. Okay, so can the rest of you share your answer with everybody for part B? Well, I'll give you the answer for part B. Okay, so Lorraine, for this question, you'll get 1 out of 3. You see how I can improve your answer for you and also read the answer given by the rest of your classmates. Okay, so can all of you read the answer that I supply here? Are you able to understand? Okay, so from the graph, we can see that during running, the amount of blood, okay, the volume of blood supplied to the small intestine is lesser. Okay, the volume of blood supplied to the small intestine during running is much lower. Okay, much lower. Then, hold on, let me change the answer. During running, then during resting. Okay, so when there's less blood being supplied to the small intestine, there will be less digestible food absorbed to the small intestine. Is that clear? Okay, so if you are clear about this, give me a yes reaction, everyone. All right, can we continue? Let's see how many more can we do. Can we do at least 5 more marks? Because they'll be halfway. So we can't even finish all 44 marks today. Okay, let's do this one. This is exactly 5 marks. Then we'll be exactly halfway in this paper. Okay, let's begin. For part A, just tell me from where your arrow draw from where to where. Okay, 其实 we try to finish 22 marks. We can do a bit more, we do a bit more. If not, then we just stop. Okay, 其实 the first part, well done, 1 mark. Ziwei, first one, 1 mark, well done. If you look at your past year paper, right, a lot of this environment question will not be shown in your past year paper because in the past 2 years, right, your senior don't need to go, are not tested in this topic. Okay, so I'm happy to share with you this question so that you're a bit more familiar. Have you all done the 2019, 20 and 21 paper as practice? Have all of you done that? You realize that because of COVID, the 2020 and the 2021 paper don't have any environment question. Maya, Maya giving me part 2 already so fast. Let me read. Okay, Maya, well done. I like your answer for part B1. You'll get okay, sorry, Maya, your part A got 1 mark, B1 1 mark. Well done. Lorraine, have you given me the answer for part A? Okay, Lorraine, I'll give you part 1. For B1, I'll give you 1 mark. But can you also mention about oxygen? Okay, Lorraine, can you give me part A as well? Rainy, you haven't given me part A answer then. Okay, Lorraine, your part 1 is your part A is correct. Well done. Rainy, have you given me your part A answer? Rainy, you are not wrong in your description, but it's very simple. There are a lot more things involved. I will not give you mark for this. Can you try to add in more things? More things, more things. Hello, hello. Rainy, your part 1, what's your answer? Okay, Ziwei, you gave me 2 answers. Why you write so fast? Okay, Ziwei, your B1, let me read. Rainy, you just tell me from where to where. The arrow is from where to where. Okay, Ziwei, for part B1, I'll give you 1 mark, but I did not mention water. Okay, but I'll still give you the 1 mark. Okay, Ziwei, for B2, I'll give you 1 mark. Well done. Lauren, your part B2, I'll give you 1 mark. Very good. Rainy, your part 1, 1 mark. Well done. Okay, can I have Qi Zhi to do the answer for part A on the screen? Okay. Qi Zhi, you haven't give me the answer for B1 and 2. Oh. Okay, you just given me everything. Okay, draw the arrow properly lah. The arrow cannot see carefully. Okay, let me see who can type in the answer for B1 for me. Who has a very nice answer? Let me read. Okay, Maya, can you do part B1 on the screen? Okay, Maya, 棋子. Okay, everybody go and read Maya's answer. And why the answer is very clear. Because Maya mentioned a few things. Maya mentioned water and carbon dioxide in the presence of chlorophyll and sunlight to produce oxygen and food. Okay, some of you miss out water. Some of you miss out oxygen. Okay, so to be complete, list out everything. Is that clear? Okay, so for this question, you need to draw the arrow. Why no arrow? Arrow, arrow, arrow. Okay, correct, correct, well done. Okay, Lauren, can you do your answer for part 2 in the screen? Lauren, give your answer for part 2 in the screen. Your answer is very good. Share everybody. Okay, Maya, your B2, you'll get 1 mark. Well done. Okay, Qi Zhi, let me read your answer. Okay, for Qi Zhi, I'll give you 1 mark for B1, but can you write in chlorophyll next time? Okay, that is what you miss out today. So next time, write down chlorophyll. Okay, Qi Zhi, your part 2, let me read your part 2. Okay, Qi Zhi, your part 2, I'll give you 1 mark. Well done. Rainy, have you given me the part 2 answer? Rainy, I'll not give you the marks for part 2 because the food is transported from the leaf to the root. That's why the growth of the root is affected. Are you clear about this? Okay, so for part 2, Lauren, can you give your answer in part 2? Over here, write down the answer here. Qi Zhi, I haven't read your C yet. Okay, Lauren, are you there? Can you give the answer for part 2? Your answer, write down here, show everybody. Okay, so let me read the part C or Qi Zhi先. Okay, 其实有棋子 sorry your part C, I'll give you 2 marks. Well done. Let me read Ziwei's answer. Okay, Ziwei, I'll give you 2 marks, but can you write down that can you also write down that carbon dioxide will be stored? Okay, so I'll give you 2 marks, Ziwei. Well done. Okay, Rainy, your part C, 2 marks. Very good. Keep it up. Okay, Lauren, your part C, you must mention that the stomata is closed during the day to minimize water loss. And then it is open at night to store carbon dioxide. So I will give you 1 mark. for your part C. Okay, Maya, you don't say store air, say store carbon dioxide. Okay, Maya, I'll give you 2 marks for part C as well. Well done. So everybody has given me your answer. Who would like to write your answer in part on the screen? Who want to write down the answer on the screen? Okay, Ziwei, you write down your answer on the screen for part C. And I'll edit accordingly. Wow, Ziwei answer so long. Okay, so basically, okay, never mind, Ziwei, I will edit for you. You leave it there. I'll edit for you. Why you change your answer, Ziwei? Hey, why you disappear again? Oh, Qizi, you go and show your answer. Okay, Qizi, you put your answer on the left side. You want to show everybody, you can do that. Or you show it to everybody in the chat. Okay, Ziwei, quickly, so that we can end lesson. Then we can go for dinner. Okay, never mind. I paste. Okay, don't do anything now. I will change for you. I'll change the size for you. Okay, this is Siwei's answer. T will open its stomata to take in carbon dioxide and store them at night. As okay, the temperature is cold, it's not important. So basically just write like this. Okay, then T will close its stomata at the day as the temperature of surrounding is very high. So the rate of evaporation will be high. So by closing its stomata, water loss is minimized. Can? Let me just write like this. So as the temperature of the surrounding, during the day is very high, the rate of evaporation will be high. So by closing its stomata, water loss is minimized. Is that clear? Can? Okay, so before you go, can you give me the checkout question? Let me write down the checkout question. Number 1, score out of 22. 2, rate today. Yeah, rate Mr. Chu explanation today. 3, rate how much you benefited today. And lastly, one thing you learned today. Okay, so once I call your name, you may go. try to give all your answer in one line, so that will easier to follow. Because when you all give me all the different answer, it's hard for me to follow. All give me one line, just put comma lah. What first answer, comma, second answer, comma, third answer, comma. Okay, Ziwei, you asked a very good question. Give me a minute. Let me just verify what you say. Okay, Ziwei, photosynthesis do have take in water as part of the process. No water, there'll be no photosynthesis as well. Okay, Ziwei, you may go. Rainy, you may go. Qizi, you may go. Maya, you may go. Okay, Lauren, you may go. And Xingru. Xingru, where are you?
Siri, here to help.